Please understand you're performing this repair at your own risk. We cannot be held responsible for any injuries or damage done to your device while attempting a repair. A bad hard drive cable is usually indicated by either the sad face or folder icon on your iPod 4th generation. However, the issue could also be with the hard drive, and if you hear a distinct clicking or scratching from your hard drive, replace that instead. To complete this repair, we're going to need a small Torx screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver, in addition to 1 or 2 case opener tools. Our first step is to open up the iPod so that we can access the hard drive. And we're going to wedge our case opener tool in between the front and back housing. It'll help if you press on the back in the center, not too hard, but just enough so that it brings the rear casing slightly away from the front, allowing us to wedge our tool in there. With our tool wedged in there, we're going to apply a downward force and slide upwards, and then back down, releasing all the clips on the right side of the iPod. Once we've freed the clips on this half of the iPod, we'll be free to set it face down, and then we can open the case up to the right. Now be careful, because the headphone jack and hold switch assembly is still plugged into the logic board, and there's also adhesive holding the bend in the cable together. We now have access to the hard drive, which is a chrome square with the blue bumpers surrounding it. Before we remove the hard drive, we're going to want to unplug the battery to prevent any damage. The hard drive is plugged into a cable, which you can see at the top. It's an orange cable with a number of pins, and to remove this, we'll grab a hold of the cable and pull the drive down. In order to access support where the hard drive cable plugs into, we're going to have to remove this piece of black tape. Now we have a black tab that we'll need to use our small flathead screwdriver to insert beneath and give a gentle twist to lift that in the vertical direction. That will release a tension holding the cable in place, allowing us to remove it. After reinserting our new hard drive cable, we'll flip that vertical tab down into the horizontal direction, reapply our black tape, and then plug the hard drive back in. And the final step, of course, is to close up our iPod. If after installing a new hard drive cable you still get either the sad face or folder icon, you may have done something wrong, or the issue may lie elsewhere. The next step would be to try the hard drive, and if that's unsuccessful, the logic board. You can also send it in for a free diagnostic, and we'll tell you exactly what's going on.